Alright, welcome to another episode of Weak Mode. Let me just adjust my volume. Okay. I wanted to see if the Lhusu Mines skeleton farming area was possible. On Weak Mode, at, this early in the game, the first time you actually come across it. Some of my thoughts and some research. There's a skeleton already? Just give me a moment here to kind of talk about some things. Okay, so Fran has to be a job that has at least Martyr and Inquisitor, and Headsman probably helps. So far, she is still Archer, and that is specifically because I'm not entirely sure I can get back to Mont Blanc. I tried earlier, but I'm not sure I can get back to Mont Blanc to change her class. I haven't changed anybody's classes. I got Basch recently, or at least I got access to start changing his class and armor and all that stuff recently, and I decided to make him a knight. And got all the way to being able to equip the Zwill Blade, which you can buy in Bujerba, Bronze Shield, Iron. These are both also bought in all bought in Bujerba. The Goddess's Magicite could be another Orikea, or I haven't had any real problems with blind that I can remember so far. I've tested this out a little bit. I'm going to show it. So Knight for Basch. Other option for Basch, options, I suppose. Monk is doing pretty well for Balthier right now. He's got the Battle Bamboo, which is purchased in Bujerba. Horned Hat, Ringmail, both in Bujerba as well. That's working really well. Like, one of the keys is having a lot of hit points. And having the armor from... Hold on a second. I'm trying to get this maximized here. Having armor from Knight is actually pretty great. Avis Killer was a drop. I think it was a purchase as well in Bujerba, maybe. And then Firefly just gives one more strength, one more magic, and we don't care about XP because it's weak mode. Vaan in Red Mage is basically useless. Dark is not at all good to use against the skeletons. He can kind of protect, but that's... hold on, let me change something here, because, let's see. It's going to look weird for a second, but bear with me. There we go. Had that little thing at the top. Yeah, I mean, Dark is great versus a lot of other monsters, but definitely not for skeleton farming. Another options are, I think that Bushi would work pretty well for Fran. She would have an extra 1,020 hit points from whatever the starting is, not from what she has currently. Martyr, Inquisitor, Magic 3, so 1, 2, and 3. So I think it's 1, 2, and 4, but like Magic Power, whatever it's called, 1, 2, and 4. And then Swiftness 1 and 2. Currently, she only has 1 Swiftness, no Magic. She would be missing Headsman, but I think the Magic and the Swiftness and the HP would make up for it. The skeletons have a really annoying habit of attacking. Oh, and plus whatever magic armor, the mystic armor that might actually give more magic for better cures. The reason Bushi might be better than Archer is because the skeletons tend to target whatever has the lowest HP, at least from my experience so far. Decoy doesn't hit every time, and with Vaughn's low MP, it sucks having to try to recast it. And on weak mode, it was basically Larsa just died in 2 hits or 3 hits sometimes with Protect. It was just not feasible at all. And, in regular mode, that is the time that you start doing the skeleton farming in Lhusu Mines. Oops, what did I just do? Foebreaker would be an option for either... I mean, like, Vaan would be fine, but either, any of the men. basically. It would give 780 hit points on top of whatever. Access to, I think, the 2 shields, Bronze Shield being the current one, and 5 different battle lores, which, contrary to popular belief, of all the forums and stuff I read online, actually does increase the amount of damage we're doing per hit. It's not astronomical, but it is noticeable. So the battle lores are not useless, as I was reading and all the other things. All of these, by the way, are within 615 LP. So by the time you get to Bujerba and start going through the Lhusu mines and make it to the skeleton farming area, you would have at least that much LP. Right before you come to Bujerba, like right before you get on the aerodrome, is your last chance really to change your classes, your jobs, your license points before like you get like but you can't go back. There's a shroud of mist or something like that that is actually all the monsters. It's not only like the first person to attack them. A lot of the monsters like to try to attack whatever has the lowest HP. For the most part. Sometimes it's convenience instead. But Fran is on a 70% cure gambit. The boys just have attack lowest HP target. And I'm always going to be running around with Fran to regenerate MP, as you well are familiar with. I would have liked to have her as Bushi instead. Maybe I'll check if I actually have access. But it's been working out. You cannot just run in and just take on whatever the hell you want. You do have to be a little bit strategic until you get to the gold drops. I'll go a little bit faster until we get to the skellies. I'll slow it down a bit at that point. But every time Fran hits with her... The only kind of benefit I could think of for Archer instead of Bushi is that you have the ranged attacks to regenerate mana. But I think Bushi would be faster attacks for more mana. I don't like battling in double mode a lot of the time, especially not weak mode, but I'll do some of the travel. I did have Vaan. I gave Vaan when I had 4, when we had Larsa for a little bit, I gave Vaan a gambit to keep protect up on Larsa, but he still just died. He only has 98 hit points, and there's no way to increase that. Like, he doesn't have levels, so his hit points never go up. His mana was, maybe it was 89 hit points and like 98 MP. It's like plenty of MP to do cool things, but... okay, I didn't think that we attacked sleeping things, but maybe it's just the green, the non-aggressive things we don't attack. I could have just been in, flee mode, but whatever. But yeah, they do pretty good damage. Like, I was expecting to have to be on guns really early, like a lot of the weak mode strategies say, but I haven't had that be an issue. Like 141 hit points per sword attack. The pole that Balthier currently has is doing like 111. It's attacking faster than the sword. Multi-hits are still pretty cool to see. Guns don't have multi-hits, so I'm kind of still... Yeah, it's just better so far. I'm sure late game when defense is a bigger thing, it'll be a problem. But what we do is we kind of pull. We want to make sure we don't. Okay, 3 is kind of annoying but we'll try to stay at range with Fran. See, they come to Fran. She has the lowest hit points. See, even though the boys have been attacking these guys more, they'll come to Fran. So it's just running around, getting hit. Every time she gets hit, she gets 1 MP. Every time she attacks with her bow, she gets 1 MP. Running around, some MP. So she'll keep herself alive, is in my experience so far. It's certainly not fast. I was thinking about maybe like something to do with like a few black mages for some fire spam. So what I want, yeah, what I want to do is I want to be in fleeing, let it come to me after spawning, because if you run away immediately, it just won't come at you at all. You still might pick up 2. Come on. Okay, we're good. There might, and you know, some might spawn behind you, but that's not a ton. It has never been overwhelming at all so far. Once you start getting gold drops, you'll have protect, you'll have shell, you'll get MP back from all those sources. But this worked. That one spawned from quite a distance on the boys, I suppose, but they do enough damage with their melee hits on Fran. Like 3 hits is basically roughly 1 cure, give or take. Maybe every 5 hits is 2 cures is probably more accurate. See, that's 34. She's healing for like 80 something. If she was Bushi, I believe her heals would be higher. I'm kind of getting a little more bold, and it's probably a not a good thing. But we have potions. We have, oh, that's a big, that's nice. I have potions. I don't remember if it's Basch or Balthier or both, but I got some, like, at least 2 potion lores on one of them. But I haven't needed them often. I think 3 is handleable. Not, like, 1 is obviously preferred. 2 is fine. 3 is handleable. 4 is where it gets dicey. But then potions, so not the biggest of deals. Occasionally you'll get a poison, and I got plenty of antidotes for that. We're already up to silvers, which occasionally give hit points, magic. I don't think they give buffs yet. I think gold is where they start giving buffs. A little more confident. The boys tear through, well, plus the occasional arrow from Fran, the boys tear through a skeleton in maybe like 6 to 7 melee hits total. That was 4. There you go, there's 6. Her MP's a little bit low. Not going to be an issue. Unless we face too many at once. That is a possibility. But it's already back up to, it was like at 10, but she's been hit so many times that it's back up to 20. And again, Bushi would be higher cures. She would hit more often. I'd have to keep her in melee range to get any MP back from Inquisitor, but and Archer already doesn't give her any extra spells, so like that's not a consideration at all of like Archer, between Archer and Bushi. We're already up to, these aren't like the highest level yet. I can't remember what color this would be. I think, is this gold and the highest is platinum? I don't remember what. But yeah, the HP of Bushi would be a much bigger buffer than what she currently has. Yeah, Knight was an option for Fran. Again, it would have, hold on, does it get, Knight would be Martyr, Inquisitor, and Headsman, only 600 bonus HP, which is better than what Archer gives right now, but swords and shields, so she would take less damage because of heavy armor, less damage because of swords, sorry, because of shields, faster attacks than with Archer. I don't know if Bushi would be faster. I think it's, well, Bushi is two-handed, so my assumption is it's not faster than a one-handed sword, but it's, I don't know, I think it would be. For a while before, like when I was trying to figure this out and I was trying to go with Fran, Vaan, Basch, I still had Balthier with a gun, the first gun that we picked up, but he was monk. I'm like, why don't I try seeing how much damage he can do. And, you know, it turns out it's good. He's thwacking for 120. Yeah, see, there was a heal. I generally, from these, whatever color treasure this happens to be, gold or... I generally see MP more than HP, but this has been far more HP, weirdly enough. I think I'm safe to go double time here. It looks a little more manic, but okay, maybe not. Maybe we went too far. I think it goes up to 40 something chain. I believe I saw 45-ish. Another strategy I was looking at, like, you know, what you know, you would want white. You may think another white mage might not be a bad idea, but they don't get any HP bonuses, so they're going to be the ones being attacked. If red mage Vaan is any indication, it's not going to be much of a magic point boost, you know. The mystic gear, what? You have slow. I think that just goes away. I'm okay with just letting it go away. I think I've got some Chronos, whatever they're called, to get rid of it, but I think it actually might go away. I think some of these have like an Asuna kind of effect. That might have been it. Oh. Yeah, obviously the chains. I think I'm remembering correctly that the chains in regular mode meant more experience points and better drops. It really just means better drops, so more gil over time. Oh, and obviously the buffs. Like you see, I have Protect on Fran. I didn't cast that. One of the drops did. I really wish I had a chance to change her to Bushi. I think the was it 3 different Magick Lores would have meant probably instead of healing for 80 something, she'd be doing more like almost 100 maybe? That might be it. Is this it? I also in this video wanted to show, like, what are we at? It feels like Vaan's isn't going up, but I think it's just because I spent it. I think I got channeling and stuff recently. But we can get Magick Lores to make Vaan's dark do more damage, theoretically. I think. Balthier doesn't need it, all that stuff. There's some battle lores over here. Just have to go through some light armor to get there. Or we can get him another 350 MP or HP. Which is funny. This early in the game. So I'll take it because it's funny. And then I'll start working toward... Actually, I can pick up some battle lore, can't I? Fran remedies aren't really a thing I need a whole lot of right now. Her Magick Lore in Archer is down here. Swiftness is down. Another Swiftness is down here. And then another one down there as well. I think that might be the direction we end up going. or work toward this HP. Yeah, HP is king. And then Knight Basch. Don't need the MP regeneration stuff. We can keep going to more battle lores. I have a boss coming up. The turtle that's deeper in the mines. We will do one more round. This will be a very fast round, or well, better, because we'll start getting protect really early on, MP and healing from the drops really early on. We can be a lot less trepidatious about it. That's just nothing I care about. Yeah, we'll do one more round of the Skelly fights. Skelly farming. And then... Are they doing more damage? Oh no, did you cast fire on me? So scary. Maybe they're not doing more damage with the battle lores. Maybe it's just been a placebo or a confirmation bias. If I didn't have to run around so much to keep regenerating MP, I would go double speed, but I need the MP and I don't like what it does to my screen running around. Like, it just looks gross. I don't like it. Almost a tiny bit dizzying, you know, kind of like that. There we go. There's the big drops, the big money. Oh, an attack lowest HP serves two purposes. It means that everybody's going to be attacking the same target. The other option would be like attack nearest or attack party leader's target. And I don't want to have to click attack on every single enemy. Especially for farming purposes, you don't want to do that. It'd just be so obnoxious. What was I going for? I need... How much for the HP on Fran? I need 31 more. If somehow you can make it so that your lowest HP party member is also the best geared, I don't know if the Skellies would take that into account. It didn't seem like casting Protect on Larsa made him any less of a target. Two swiftness might also, as opposed to the one Fran currently has, would also theoretically mean less cooldown time between her cures and her attacking to get more mana, back. But again, she would have to... I mean, if you haven't seen it in this game, melee characters tend to lunge if they're in some kind of a range, they will lunge toward their target when they attack. So you don't have to be like circling like right up on them, moving all around. But you can kind of run around them, and you'll just lunge as necessary to attack. I wish I got more protects. I could be a little bit more cavalier. But I mean, I wouldn't say anything drastic. I mean, if you had a knight, a Bushi, and a Foebreaker, poison lasts freaking forever, so you pretty much have to antidote it. But I think we've been getting a lot of these as drops. If you have a Bushi, a monk, and a knight, you can see right now that Balthier has, even before the 390 that we just got, he has, as monk, more hit points than Basch. So I think Basch, and you could skip, so that he's the lowest HP target in comparison to monk, Bushi, you know, and the best geared, because he would have the best shield currently, the best heavy armor currently. I just thought about that. That's actually interesting. Talking really, let me take a brief little detour here. We have already taken on Nidhogg. I have some notes here. So the Wraith was like the 4th hunt, I believe. Was very easy. We just kind of hit it a lot repeatedly. We killed it before anybody died from Doom. Oil plus fire spam was great. We can just use potions for healing, but just Fran was the only, if you want to have another black mage or another, I think red mage has fire. Hold on, let me check. No fire. So, yeah, if you wanted to have a second black mage, or that's pretty much the only option for more fire casting, that'd probably be the best way to bring it down quickly. I don't remember how much damage my melee people were doing, but I don't think it was better than seeing the chunks of HP drop away from an oil fire. So Wraith was pretty easy. I mean, I think one of the doomed party members died like immediately while the Wraith was dying. Ooh, we got Protect. Sweet, we can go kind of more ham. The next thing to talk about would be Hat, Ringmail, Fire. Oh, that was just for Wraith? We just zerged it. Yeah, I think I only used like 2 potions the entire time. Nidhogg was also surprisingly doable. I just attacked it. Balthier as a monk currently had 1292 HP, the Battle Bamboo, Horned Hat, Ringmail, Argyle Armlet. Basch as the Knight had 1162 HP, Zwillblade, Bronze Shield, Iron Helm, Iron Armor, Magicite. Fran Archer, 734 HP, Avis Killer, Horned Hat, Ringmail, Firefly. That's the one we just zerged it down. 2 potions, no magic. Could have used fire, but chose to just keep her magic for curing. And yeah, we just only used 2 potions the entire time. I think I ended the fight with Fran was down. Basch and Balthier both had extremely low HP by the time the fight ended. But they did it. That multi-attack stuff from the big snake missed frequently enough somehow. I was happy about that, so we were good there. We reached chain 71. I think it goes like, yeah, so we might get up to 90-ish. What else was okay? We're theoretically we're gonna in this video we're gonna go try to kill the turtle guy, who's one of the elite hunts. And I have not tried it on weak mode. I feel like there was some AoE damage. I'm not entirely sure about who I'm gonna use for that, but like, we'll try it first with just this Zerg team. We'll go with Vaan instead of somebody, if slow would be helpful. You don't have blind unless you have a black mage. Is that it? Really? The first time it was like the first chain went up to like 40 something, but now we're only like 70. Okay, well, is what it is. Let's go try to take on the turtle. Oh, yeah, that's a demonstration of that. We got 44 bone fragments, a bunch of dark stones. Probably got some, because I didn't have this many antidotes coming in. I didn't buy that many. I didn't have that many. We might have got some eye drops, because I don't remember buying 40. Anyway. We actually do kill a bunch more skeletons going toward the turtle, so we'll keep building the chain. Come on, cure my slow. Damn you. Slow wears off, that's why I'm not... I don't think poison does, so like there's a couple stats effects that don't wear off. Slow definitely does. Played this game enough in normal mode to know that. I don't think they changed that for weak mode, that would be ridiculous. I mean, I think the only change for weak mode is just no experience points. And you don't need to do that to yourself with some fireflies. Like, I read that that's what they used to do to challenge themselves. Players would challenge themselves by having the fireflies on everybody to prevent experience points. Which sucks because then you're not able to use accessories the entire game, and that's just lame. I would hate that. Some of the accessories are pretty damn awesome. Just another way to hinder yourself. See, slow's gone. Oh, it'd be so cool if we could get protect from like one of these treasures. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. That's last. No. Crit sound. Ooh, some mana back. Perfect. Let's go. Alright, let's try this. These boys are both melee, but I really don't have any way around that. So this is the Rocktoise. Let's go, boys. There's an option to kite it. You can use this gate, apparently. Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. I forgot that the guy did mention skellies could be an issue. You can kite it with archers or machinists. There's a gate that apparently you can get it on one side and you can be on the other side and it can't damage. Or sorry, it'll cast spells. I'm kiting it, kind of. It'll cast spells, but I should probably potion with the boys. Should I gambit? I think we should gambit. Ooh, oh, wait, first aid's dumb. What? An ally under 50% HP attack. Ooh. Oh, Argyle. The Argyle armlet blocked that. That might be a good idea to put that on Basch also. The Argyle armlet made Balthier immune to that blind, that flash. I want to get rid of the slow. We can have you do that. Didn't I buy Chrono? I know a lot of them. Jesus. Yeah, it was recommended to blind him, or blind it, slow it. I've gained a fair number of Phoenix. Oh, I guess not. We're only at 50% HP. Oof.
Yeah.
All they're doing is frickin' potioning themselves now. This isn't gonna work, pretty sure. Is he taking damage? Oh, dear God. Okay, it's not gonna work. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have wasted all of those items, potions, and Phoenix down. So we'll just we'll reload from entering the zone site 2. So this is the first real challenge. I forgot the zone line was this far back. Gosh dang it. How much was I looking for? Does she have it now? Oh. 8 more. What would maybe be interestingly good on this fight would be time battle mages, because they have heavy armor and they have ranged attacks, so I could theoretically kite with any of them. Sadly, even though I would like the HP from Bushi for Fran, it just doesn't make sense. Well, that protect didn't last long at all. For this fight, because you don't want to be in melee as much as possible. I think I remember that. It was an easy fight on regular mode. I don't remember it being a problem at all. Can I... Listen, I see you. I'm trying to get around you. I want to pull any skellies in here first. Like this. No, no, no. Go away, please. Please don't attack. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Also, let's get that Argyle first. Wait, wait, boys. Okay, well. She has less magic now than she did before. But what I want to do... Let's try... That's not really gonna... I can slow immobilize, maybe? We'll try dark. I don't know if it's weak to dark, but we can definitely try slow. Yes? Okay, good. Fran, what are you doing? So there's slow. Vaan is no longer in fight. I have some high potions also. Ah. Ooh, I don't have poison yet, do I? I don't think I think it's Black Mage. God, Black Mage would be really nice. Especially because it could stay at range. I could use an ether. I remember sitting on far too many of these. I need you guys to do some attacking. Just fucking potion spam. It sucks so much, dude. Let's see if dark is any good. Can I have you do dark spam until your MP runs out? Oh, I want to have him running around, but I want to have Fran running around too. It sucks so much. I want to have them both regenerating MP that way, but I can't. But maybe I can kite if everybody else goes down. Oh great, we got a Skelly. Fucking awesome. No, no, no. I need to slow him. I need to waste the MP. Waste. Is Dark gonna cure? Fucking goddamn it! It's healing the freaking guy. Hold on. Why would you go for Vaan? Because he's healing you? That's stupid. Don't do that. Wait, don't stomp. Don't stomp Vaan. Is he getting reflected damage back? Come on, everything this turtle does is annoying. Can I have you attack without dying? No, no, no! Why? Why did you protect yourself? Fuck me, god damn it! Stupid Riley. Stupid, stupid, stupid idiot. God damn it, dude. Great. Great, that's even less darks. Let's turn this one back to attack. Turn this one on. Wait, yes. Wait, no. Let him do a thing. And go in. Okay, cool. Okay, let's hit if we need to. Get some mana back. $230 something per dark. He's unslowed. I have money for, and I have all the bone fragments. If Balthier wants to keep this dude's attention with potion spam, fucking great. If you're gonna flash Vaan, whoops. Wait, who has the other Argyle? I thought I had 3. Oh, he doesn't have the license for it. That's great. That's whatever. Okay. I love this. Come at me, bro. I'm gonna be far enough away to like where I do cast dark. I'm not gonna catch up to me. Keep smacking him. Go, go. Oh, that range is ridiculous. 180 per potion is pretty nice at this level. I mean, it's still not great, but... I can buy potions, it's whatever. I can probably get them, farm them again. Oh, now he's going haywire? He's going super stompy? 1 billion stomps per second? That's ridiculous, that's rude. You don't have any MP, so let's see if another chrono, well, the first one on this fight, I didn't know this guy could slow. That's annoying. You know what? I will allow one high potion. Just to get you back in the game here, bud. You're a monk. You can absorb a high potion. We're almost there. Maybe one more dark. I just didn't want to be in range for a spinny spin. Yeah, I didn't think one was actually enough. How many potions do I have left? He's got to have gone through a ton of them. He's gone through maybe 60, 55 of them. It's crazy. Come on, this is it, right? No? Bye. No? Damn, dude, I thought that was it. Okay, this is it. Dear Lord, okay, now the sliverest of slivers. You're not spinning anymore. I haven't seen you spin in a while. Famous last words? There it is. Whew. Wowza. Did Basch die? No. Oh, so he got the LP for that too, if there was any. I didn't see if there was LP. Speaking of LP... Oh, I could have picked up more Magick Lore before that? You dumbhead. Was I gonna get the HP up here, or was I gonna get... I think I was. She needs it. 270 HP coming your way, Fran. Congrats. And then a bunch more. Damn. I think I was going... I got the battle lore for you, and then I think I was just gonna continue with that. Interestingly enough, Basch is going to be a knight machinist, I'm fairly certain. So still no need for Inquisitor or Martyr or anything like that. And I believe Vaan is going to be my Red Mage machinist. Where did I put that? Oh yeah, machine, and then Penelo, White Mage, Time Battle Mage, Ash, Shikari, Red Mage, main tank, heal herself, keep herself decoyed, etc. Balthier, Black Mage, Time Battle Mage. So a far cry from what he's doing right now. And yeah, Basch, Machinist, Knight. Fran's just gonna be a White Mage, Black Mage, I think, but we'll see. I don't know what's gonna be needed. Ah. Do I have enough? Ooh, I have enough. Yeah. Oh, my back is annoyingly itchy right now. Okay, well. That was Rocktoise. Let me write that down. I went over everything, all the notes from the Wraith and the Nidhogg. Week 2 is Lhusu, Mines, Farming, and Rocktoise. Okay, you can stop with the potions now. Let's do... Good job, Vaan. Thank you for coming in for that. Gambits. This goes back to ally any and the very rare first aid. Wasn't there a treasure to pick up in here? I swear to God, I saw a treasure chest. And it could, you know, it doesn't have to be there the second time, but when we were being chased by Bagamnon from here, I thought I saw a chest somewhere. I'm very happy Fran wasn't a Bushi for that fight. She stayed at range, she stayed out of the AoE for the most part. But I do still believe Bushi for the skeleton farming would have been better. And given that we don't get levels, I would have to respec everybody to kind of reach the same like 610, 615-ish LP spent. Have her be Bushi. Probably still have Knight. Knight Basch. Foebreaker and Monk between the other two. Foebreaker was, you know, decent HP, heavy armor, shields, and like 5 different battle lores that I thought might do something, and I'm still thinking they will, because their damage is improving with all the battle lores. It really is. There's going to be a breaking point, obviously. Haven't reached it yet when Machinist is king. I went through so many potions. We're not gonna farm, but we are gonna do one push. Did I get Fran the HP, or I had to wait for that? I did, right? Why does her HP still feel low? Oh no, it broke 1,000. Okay. She is still the lowest HP, remember. I don't think it's current HP either. I think it's lowest max HP. Okay, I have just confirmed she doesn't get any MP from Headsman if she's not the killing blow. Ugh. Poison. Ooh, cool. Thank you for that AoE cure. See, we're getting antidotes too. I mean, it was pretty obvious, but we've confirmed it for sure now. I was hoping for at least a couple more. We're not gonna run back through though. Jeez. Why are you hitting so fast? What's that about? I'll take the MP, but it's really strange. You aren't hasted. Please, please, please don't something me. Please, please, please don't. I want the LP. Don't care about the chain. There's no more, really. Let's sell that headgear. It would be interesting to test, and I might still test it to see if the HP from Bushi would mean that Fran wasn't the target. Okay, so I finished Final Fantasy XIII for the first time, and I was playing around with trapezohedron farming. So like the Adamantoise, the Longui, and the Xiaolongui. And I'm just, you know, it's not fun. There's one more strategy I want to try, but I've basically perfected the summon strategy, which is the easiest one for the Longui. The Xiaolongui, I have a strategy that works pretty well. Like I'm trying to get it to like farming status, where even you're not going to be in the best gear. You're going to be in like the best tier 2 gear probably that you can. Tier 2 weapons, not the final tier of accessories. I can definitely see that being possible, and that's what I'm trying to do. And that's very possible on the Longui, as long as you have 3 TP for your summon of Hecaton Chair. That's easy mode, barely any brain cells really needed to get the kill. There's another mode that looks really cool where you imperil and de-shell, I think, both legs, and then you start blitzing them. Is it why would it be de-shell if they're blitzing? Maybe because, I don't know, blitz is for the stability, and then anyway, so you're controlling lightning, I believe. De-shell, imperil on both legs. You're bringing them down more or less simultaneously with AoE attacks. And then you're also doing damage to the body, although not a lot, obviously. But the only time I've seen it done in a video was with, like, ridiculously good gear. We're talking, four accessories that were all plus 300 magic, and then 4 accessories that were all plus 300 strength on each of the characters that was playing, you know, in that particular battle. And I'm like, okay, that's not it though. We're supposed to be farming mode. So what's the most efficient way to farm? I mean, summoning is not the most efficient way to farm because you can't buy Ether Sol, as far as I can tell. Even like late game, like right before you beat the game. We'll talk to the guys here. You defeated the Nidhogg? Ah, thank you. Blah blah. Here's a gift. Gil, Rose Corsage, Balaclava. And a Great Serpent Skin. That's for a quest later. I did all the voice acting and, well, you know, the poor voice acting on my regular mode run through. So if you want all the story and you want all the dialogue, you can check that out. I don't think I'm ever gonna have somebody for that. The Assassin's Dagger. Another headgear, we're past that. The Balaclava, however, is a bonus to... Right now it would be my monk and my archer, so Balthier and Fran. So don't sell the serpent skin. Earthstones can be gone. 39 dark stones for 1365 total. 54 bone fragments for 10422 total. 3 tanned hides for 231 total. 7 wind stones for 245 total. I think the glass jewel and the needles are for something also. Like probably more bizarre than anything else. Potions. Get another Chronos tier. Oh god, we went through so many potions. How many do I have? 8. We'll get back up to 50. We'll probably find some more here and there. And the Rocktoise Moogle is all the way to the left on the map. So the west, I guess. If I didn't have a if I didn't have a red mage spamming, what I would think black mage might work also with, it's probably, you know, it's a turtle, tortoise, so it might be weak to lightning. I don't actually know what its weaknesses are. I'd have to test it. There's Pilica the Moogle. Thank you, Kupo. And the Rocktoise is back to a small little pet. Somehow beating the crap out of it. $1,200 guild, high potion ×2, and a survival vest. Excuse me. Can equip the survival vest. Higher vitality to not get hit by status effects so hard. 17 higher defense also over the ring mail, but 1 less strength. I'm still gonna do it, but worth noting. Oh, and 90 more HP. That's fine. I can survive the loss of a strength. I'll get it back with the balaclava. What does it take to do the balaclava? Light armor 4. Done and done. Ooh, I can pick up another battle lore. Sweet. He's not going to be monk forever. Like I said, he's going to go black mage, time battle mage. I think that the starter team, the most commonly used team, is probably going to be Shikari red mage, tank Ash, and then probably Vaan machinist red mage and Basch machinist knight. But for fights where I need more healing, Pinello pops in for white mage, time battle mage for some magic damage in here. And then I can also get haste from Pinello and Balthier with their TBM stuff. And then Fran, I think, is just going to be a backup white mage, black mage for if somebody goes down. But I'm not sure yet. I don't know for sure yet. Hiddly diddly dee. Let's pick up some more Magick Lore. Now, Magick Lore, supposedly, nobody has said anything bad about Magick Lore, like not being effective in weak mode, so there's that little distinction. I think we're flying. No, we're not flying out again. I don't know, there's some kind of meeting, but that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. See you next time. Bye bye for now.